Ladies, we still need to fucking embrace our vaginas.
In one word, I would describe masturbation as release.
Discovery.
Awesome.
Confidence.
Controversial.
Healthy.
Explorative. Because when you go down there sexually, you don't really know yourself. And when you go down there, you do find yourself. Like maybe you squirt, maybe you like it dry, maybe you're quicker.
I'm pretty comfortable talking about masturbation to other women, but I definitely wouldn't talk about it to my parents.
I used to not be comfortable, but as you grow older, you realize that you should really just be comfortable in your body and you should be fine talking about it and not be ashamed.
I think it's important to talk about pleasure. And I think it's important to talk about female pleasure and to make female pleasure a more a comfortable part of the way that we discuss sex and sexuality.
And the fact was that most everyone I spoke to masturbated. Girls and boys, everybody was masturbating, you know? So there's no reason to be judgmental or shame other people about it.
I was about 7 or 8 years old when I first touched myself down there, and I didn't know what was going on. I didn't even know the word masturbation, so it was just me touching myself. It felt good, but I really didn't know what I was doing.
The first times that I feel like I started masturbating was when I was like 2 or 3, and I would basically lay on top of stuffed animals and like rub against them. And my mom saw this, and I think my mom was very conscientious of not trying to instill that shame in me, but at the same time being like, this is something we do in private.
The first time that I ever masturbated, I think I was 11. I think I was in 6th grade. But I also have memories of like tightening and relaxing my muscles, like when I was really little. And I didn't know what I was doing, but I remember doing that because it felt really good. And like now that I'm older, I'm like, oh.
The barrier that is put up and what keeps girls from talking about masturbation and touching themselves is society. We've been taught that as a girl, like, they're supposed to be innocent and they're supposed to not explore about their body unless it's with a man.
I grew up around church and I thought like, oh, I shouldn't bring this up because other people would probably view it as bad. Like, I didn't have friends who talked about it either, so I kind of assumed nobody but me did it, and I felt ashamed.
So I'm thinking about having kids. I'm 33. The reality of having kids and how I would want to change some of the communications that I was raised with, and really allow for that dialogue to exist with my kids.
I feel that we should be more comfortable talking about it or not shame young girls or women about, you know, being comfortable in themselves.
I would change sexual health education. I would start it earlier. And it could be co-ed conversations or gender segregated. I think they're both valuable.
I think it would be really awesome if there was like a Riot Girl movement of 8 to 10-year-olds who are all girls who are talking about masturbating and in a healthy way making space for that. Like, it's okay if you touch yourself, by the way, and you should.
If masturbation was music, I think it would be jazz.
I think it sounds like the song Feel in Love by Paula Cole. Actually, I think it's part of a masturbation scene in City of Angels. Meg Ryan touches herself in the bathtub.
Dance rock, maybe a little Depeche Mode, dark wave, some slow disco, and a little bit of metal.